they fall to the floor. What was left? A shoestring budget on call. Then these new styles came along. Some on to the next, on some other hit their own trend. Colors faded on their brush and their foes dated. Make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up. Store it underneath the bed and open it up. Once in a blue moon, think about a cool ending to a story that ended too soon. Gotta bring back the feeling. I'll do anything not to be stuck on feeling. The pain can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates that say him can wait. And the speak of fate, a finale to a play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape as the Rex will stay and rotate. Shape. Every part equal, this is from the center. I'm the awkward at a start or a finish. A line on loop, carries weight, a freight train runs undefeated. Views vanish from my point vantage. Passions come in and out, how I remember your antics. Still alive cause I said it. Life of it's told unless we did it. You'll see the naming credits. A labor of love, you mean slavery. Surely it's been quite savory. Crave on the balcony, verbal alchemy. Pure magic when she touches me. I read that love is kind, but it's also blind. If any style you profess, you could be my guest. Happiness is a hot potato that you can't possess so long. Just pass it on like a song. I might look calm and collected at a glance, but I taste the void when I'm not connected to the world kinetic, as opposed to static. Out of hands workshop of a modern day addict. On a hot streak for inspiration is key to feed the mind in need for stimulation. Elevating music to the space station. Penthouse of stars ablazing. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates that say him can wait. And the speak of fate, a finale to a play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine and the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the date. As the Rex will stay and rotate.
I told you that story to tell you this one.
Out to my G. Love sick like a dog with canine sensitivity. Developing this new theory of relativity. Connecting the souls resting in captivity. Positive life sacrifice what it is to be our history. Only a quarter of a century reality. Sitting on the shoulders of our chemistry. See, ain't no mystery. The colors that we mix will set the mind free. Let the blind see beyond harmony. Breathe life in the dead space below where your clouds of doubt. New territory we determine to be. Everything a safe haven is supposed to be. Now it might seem distant, but the time is near when the thoughts take off, split the atmosphere. Pure sound wave safe travel semi-infinitely. Plus I see you there up most definitely. Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I am the best, I rip it up with finesse.
Good gracious, every process has a genesis, it ends with the revelation. God bless this opportunity for me to find a voice for some words that have waited for way too long. No wages, small tips on the avenue, never wasted, all hits for a revenue. Haven't you heard the news lately? Seems we've been living for some times in a purgatory. But yo, I thought I knew what a love song sound like, but I felt a warmer tune in the sunlight. I can still hear it in my room past midnight. Gotta move, take us on a cruise in the moonlight. Sometimes I do forget, oh how much we could ease a life to lead if we learn to let go. The reins that we hold, return to our soul and the spirit that flows. So you see upon everyday face there's a million change to express definition of grace. But the method I choose my prerogative. There's so much love in me I got to give. Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause a beat plus a melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I hope that you listen.
Oh, how I could write a book on how you make me feel. But how about the song that I wrote for you? What I feel like, I wanna put my trust in these simple words for you to feel what I'm saying, what you feel like. Reminisce about the little episodes that we shared together. Remember the time that you told me in the cold night to relax when all I knew was to hold tight. Remember the time that I spoke to a crowd in a full house, realized that you was my ace, I was the joker on the stage singing the blues. All eyes on me and had nothing to prove. But yo, I thought I knew what a diamond shine like, but I felt a sharper love in the limelight from the Queen of Hearts, watching me quietly from the upper deck balcony. Sometimes I do suspect I'm an actor in a well-scripted lie, divine comedy. When I look back, that frozen slice of time, it tried to defrost the senses lost. Now enough with the metaphors, the motivation that I wrote this letter for you to know that the music helps carry on. Like you see, a new day will bring us tomorrow. Cause your melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently. Yeah, cause your beat plus my melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently. Cause my beat plus your melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person.
Cause your beat plus my melody makes me speak of L-O-V-E eloquently, so evidently.
I mean that from my heart, cause you make me feel good as a person. You know, I mean, make me say, well, the shit wasn't that bad.
Here we go, part 2, check me out. Once again, now where do I start? Dear love, I'm struck with the prologue to find you here. Every morning I wake from a cavernous night, sometimes still pondering the previous plight. Seems life done changed, long time no speak. Nowadays I often forget the day of the week, taking it by stride if you know what I mean. No harm done, no offense taken by me. So let's rap, we'll catch up to Paul. What's the half? Perhaps we even closer. Now after all things considered on the side of the planet, couldn't pick a better time even if we planned it to come clean and candid. If I have to, what I wouldn't trade for your laughter. Sweet and sour spice in my poetry, pop melody, even better than the real thing. It's like the God in me, saw the devil in you. I wanted to break myself in the worst way when I met you. Who would have thought conversate by the river, celebrate birds, sit and deliver the lines that are proved to be the seeds of trust. Unsigned, yeah, but destined to grow sunshine. Silver-side task piled on the desk of good words. Knowing hardship, appreciate the best of both worlds. C'est la vie at the same L-O-V-E, evidently see every song has a sequel. Never same, everything but the name. All fish, just like back then, how we do every day. C'est la vie, as they say. L-O-V-E, eloquently see every dream has a part two. Never say you got to, keep it tight always, just like back then. Hear me out. Once together now, where do we go? Dear divine, I pray that you keep watching over us. From the heavens where light is the nucleus, to the space filled with darkness and negative matter. Anti-gravity pull is what I'd rather feel when I leave this shell eventually. Ties to the mother earth ground me mentally. Real vibes keep me alive spiritually. Imagination brings bliss at no cost. When I blink, I receive at no loss. Victory comes in small packages like a leaf off an olive tree. Brought back by a dove from above, then I'm gonna rhyme love. We saw that we're coming ever since the beginning of the end. Well anyways, I'm not a perfect being. Yes I am a man full of S-I-N. It's like the devil in me, saw the God in you. You epitomize the etymology of enthusiasm. Look it up there, lies the clouds that form the rain that came from the ocean that flow from the river. I'm a believer, firm with the first words, lyrical transceiver of our ancient roots. Science plus odds multiplied by faith, then divided by the number of our ethnic race. Let me mention what I've been thinking, how to save the children when the ship is sinking. So I'm singing, no lip syncing, slogans, political hooligans with tank missiles and guns. Everything is relative when it's all in the family. Oh man, I understand the time has finally come to realize the great power of one. All formulas equalize under the sun. Amen. Yeah, the rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in music. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. Your vibe truly brings out the best in me. The rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in music. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. All good souls lost, may they rest in peace. The rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in music. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. Your vibe truly brings out the best in me. The rhymes will heal cause I believe in music. In times of need I won't believe in music. The beat plus the melody, the recipe. Hip hop worldwide, we got to live in peace like that. Overdue. We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it
know what's so unusual. Herbally, what is medicine to a lone soul can become poisonous. With the whole city fast asleep, how cold true vision seem to come to the eye. Take hold of a prophet of me most visibly. I see clear when the world doesn't show it to me. It's so hard to make sense in the cycle of billing. Trying to find a reason to quit and make a killing. I admit my thinking is wishful, like a star upon a child staring down from the ceiling. How far do we have to stretch the picture before pixelating the human texture? We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Let's save it all up for one ultimate prize. Homecoming gathering with the big surprise. Throw on your fatal record, that's good to go. On the analog table and a circuit blow. Sit back with easy, hear the MC flow. Hi-hat, kick drum, all the highs and lows. It's funny how the music put towns in perspective. How the soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you feel the blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Third time the charm. Hopefully when a chime on your door you still let me in after all these years. The room that you caved in my heart is exactly the same as you left it. I realize that you have moved on. New styles and clicks like them silent flicks. I'm speechless in this golden occasion. The beautiful expression on the silver creation. This time I like to keep in touch. I'm a little bit wiser, a whole lot tougher. If I suffer through another nightmare tonight, we'll chalk it up as another chapter to write. Or right or wrong or somewhere down the middle of the road. I wanna see you again in the scene with the backdrop a perfect 10. And the music can take us back to the spot right then. From black and white to a sepia tone. Some dreams come with a tint or a monochrome. From black and white to my skin tone. Some dreams have a stint on this microphone. It's funny how the music put times in perspective. How the soundtrack to your life and perfect it. Whenever you feel the blue, keep walking and we can't get far. Wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are, wherever you are. Okay, we can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it all down in a piece of bright moments that pass by like a meteorite. Throw on your favorite jacket and you're good to roll on the analog trail and you look the road. Just stroll through the trees and let your miseries go. Sunshine, hurricane, all the highs and lows. All the highs and lows. The highs and lows. We can take it all back to the register and start all over from the canister. Just break it all down in a piece of right moments that pass by like you need it. Alright, 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 alright.
Relax for a moment.
Come on.
Part 4.
Yeah, snowflakes in January, heart warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Be the best dance in the June or Blido. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us in a new semester back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Meet me halfway from Mars to Venus. Meet me, the chase is on between us. Retweet the sweetest piece of confection. Handmade device for remote connection. Ask a question, wait for an answer and make a suggestion. Time and a place for a first impression. impression. Second and third to a fourth dimension. Rise above ways that hold us captive to a swear that I the captain. Cruising sapphire, sky but like sapphire. Moth to a fire, but we can fly higher. You will reach an apex. We fit tight like a glove with the latex. Bring it down to earth for a cooling session. Lane sideways and glazed in essence. Gauged each other in the out-of-line galaxies of uncharted nebulous. Heard joy of a spilled milk on a quilt or lavender, woven in the fabric of a calendar. Dress up at the end of October. Give thanks to the family November. A cold but cozy December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January. Hot warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in the June or bridal. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Took my hand, I couldn't hide it. Way too delighted. Tried to ride it cool, but obliged to ride it. Wouldn't fight it. Had my watch pause when I put my lips on your eyelids. The lost second, deposit in a memory bank. Every chance I pocketed, I sent a blank check with your signature. Fonts on serif, the curvature. A lone harbinger with toes play coy like fish in the pond. Fond words, certain poems like dish. Life is short like a dog on leash. Or a fuse in an open circuitry that got struck by lightning. Hang painting on the wall over the writing. Brighten up the room for a private dining. Increase the pieces, seize the anxiety. Spread love and see the whole society. You got me shooting off on a tangent, as I always do when I'm on the fringe. And the tally of the letters will reach the valley where the wings will seek. A series so classic at the top of October. Give thanks to the family November. A cold but cozy December. And we back to the origins. Let me begin. Snowflakes in January. Hot warm like February. I wouldn't ordinarily march to the drum, play a fool like April. Made the best dance in a June or bridal. Power of the wheel, Julius and Augustus. All you know is just us. In a new semester, back in September. Boy, I wonder if still remember. Boy, I wonder if still remember.
Everything is quiet.
Till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds, and it hit my soul. My truth heavier than imagined. The lit die cast in lead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let it winds on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. In your last breath you told me that you had to go, cause it pained you so. Oh, I loved you so much, so was I selfish to hold on and cling on to your body that holds a soul that wanted to set free the eagle in the cage, and you became eagerly what I wanted to be. You're the person to leave, I'm the person to see off another best friend that lands the end. I watch grown men moan and women weep as you quietly descended 6 feet deep by the spirit ascended. Before wet eyes, a gift from God returned to sender. Though I like pretend that this never happened, I can turn around and see you laughing, but the fact is you could never practice. Getting blindsided and in the windshield, and let's feel the shards of glass. This too shall pass, but reality bites and says not so fast. First you must climb a Calvary of shattered hopes, and then a mountain of prayers unheard, till you reach the peak where you can see the dark abyss below. Then you let me know if you have what it takes for a leap of faith. You had to say hell no, heaven just but not yet. Please bless the forehead, cold in the bed, or alone on the road with nobody to hold. When the pouring rain is too much to bear, it's a reason to live for a seed that needs care till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds and it hit much sun. Your truth heavier than imaginary, die cast and lead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let them win some by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines.
Thank you very kindly, my friend. In the world.
The sounds you only remember now. All of them fading away. All of them fading away.
Now I hit the stage in honor of you. How's the other side? I bet it's a splendid view. No more stress for rent or to make ends. Collide in the cocktail shame with envy. I can hide behind lenses that block the UV. Looking in from the outside, the bowl is murky. The toll for the bridge is rising. Where the man says Storm City Hall is burning. Same old chaos. Gotta shut myself like I'm waiting to take off. On the runway, scoping out the window. The moisture covers the sight though. Telling myself it's just another day in the life of a starving artist. Trying to paint a dream you walk from, chasing the departed. We used to hang by the bank to see who can skip a stone the farthest. What I thought was a stream is now an ocean. No such thing as an extreme to show devotion to your craft, which I didn't know the half. Try to knock down your door and caught the backdraft. In the whiplash, all in reverse. Then I finally stood up and said I reserve the right to serve anyone. And on the same note, you deserve the best of the most fun. By the way, I got your letter. You said you were fed up. Well, I second that, and I reckon that you tried. So I don't place the blame that you took the fifth and the first flight out of town into the mist. Till death do us part, and it did. Come sun like clouds and it hit much sun. Your truth heavier than imaginary. Die cast and lead on the lives we nursed and the days we cherished as kids. We let the winds on by, but when I rewind, your smile is the only thing that comes to mind. Your smile is the only thing that shines. Whether a tree lived to see the end of centuries, or a random hand picks it instantly, life is all a miracle for all to see. I must tell you that you live beautifully. brush and the foes dated, make you feel old and jaded. The goal was to make it and we made it, but we didn't know how to keep it like nice kicks that wouldn't fit. Only way was to box it up and duct tape it up, stored underneath the bed and open it up. Once in a blue moon, think about a cool ending to a story that ended too soon. Gotta bring back the feeling. I'll do anything not to be stuck on feeling. A pen can be sharper than a scalp to a patient. To an open heart, it's a daily operation. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. They say heaven can wait. And you speak of fate, a finale to a play for my mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the tape. As the records will stay and rotate.
I have now. Love, sick, music.
You say a circle is a flawless shape. Every part equal this from the center on the arc without a start or a finish. A line on loop carries away the freight trains runs unabated. Views vanish from my point vantage. Passages come in and out the way I recall your antics. Still alive cause I said it. Life of its soul unless we did it. Till they see your name in credits. A labor of love, you mean slavery. Surely it's been a quite savory. Crepe on the balcony, verbal alchemy. Pure magic when she touches me. I read that love is kind but it's also blind. Of any style you profess, would you be my guest? Happiness is a hot potato that you can't possess for long. Just pass it on like a song. I might look calm and collected at a glance, but I taste the void when I'm not connected to the world kinetic. As opposed to static, idle hands a workshop of a digital addict. On the hot street for inspiration is key to feed the mind in need of stimulation. Elevating music to the space station. Penthouse of stars ablazing. After 6 comes 7 and 8. Access code to the pearly gates. They say heaven can wait. And you speak of fate, a finale to a play from a mate. I see the angels draw the drapes over the earthscape where the wine is the spirit of grapes. Gotta finish what we started, so I cut the state. As the Rex will stay and rotate.
Waiting for the clouds to part, waiting to be out of the dark. If our future's bright, then the present is an overcast, and we want it to be over fast. Let's shine. Gotta get above the clouds without an aircraft. That is without a doubt such a rare task. Finding it hard to grin or just share laughs. So you vent when that drumstick and snare clash. No plan B. Plan A's weak, mentally and physically drained, and you can't sleep. Rinse a month overdue as of last week. A shadow of your future self below a vast peak. While people walk past like they can't speak, ignored, cause without rich shit, you piss poor, quit more, drowning your spirit with liquor. Victor isn't a realistic picture, but you still still take a shot and develop it for the hell of it. And pray when you wait, you'll be relevant. And put your best on, you're no longer worse off. Slaving at a job you hate for a jerk off. You just wanna be kissed by the sun, where your daughter's always safe in the midst of having fun. Having someone more than you when you used to having none. Disregard the chatter from knowing those who haven't won while you're waiting for the clouds to part. Waiting till we out of the dark. Yeah, if our future's right, then the present is an open pass. And we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Waiting for the clouds to part. Waiting till we out of the dark. Yeah, if our future's right, then the present is an open pass. And we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Parents couldn't do the job they signed up for. Gave you life, but they should've gave you much more. Won't judge, but I surely won't applaud them. They lost since somebody gotta raise the child for them. Now you're in and out of various households. Juvie cross pass a ghetto fab, the white collar bougie who answer the call of duty, or is it truly for a check? But regardless of their motives, they feel you own respect. You don't know how to act like you got a part in a movie, but lack direction. I knew you show love if you never had affection. Dying slow, bruh, like you got a bad infection. Ain't no band-aid for man-made self-hate. It heals slow, but I'm not sure if you'll wait. Education, the medication to get yourself straight. The war within you reach a stalemate, but good gotta win in the end, or else jail waits. Broken soul cellmates, followed by hell's gates. Bad apples, fill your weights in the belly of the beast, and it's never gonna cease till you choose to elevate. I'm ready when you are to celebrate. Till then, I'll be waiting for the clouds to part. Waiting till we out of the dark. Yeah, if our future's right, then the present is an open pass. And we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Waiting for the clouds to part. Waiting till we out of the dark. Yeah, if our future's right, then the present is an open pass. And we want it to be over fast, let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine. Let's shine, let's shine. Let's shine, let's shine. Let it cloud burn.
Trouble, need love on the double, spent cake in a lifetime, climbing to the level, contract with the devil, loophole, expiration date, on the side of good people, always set the record straight, round and round the piano keys, meditate, felt it in the music, need it now, can't let it wait, it's not a secret, everything is all out and exposed, going down like the water in the river flows, it's how it goes, another day, another story told, stuck inside the puzzle, searching, still trying to get a hold, forgotten souls, got lost in the cold, trying to get the freedom, now they need them, walking down the Hope Road, they said they hope so, but it was a no-go, front row stage show, well-placed logo, fancy lights and the cameras are on, but we don't care, he's just there to sing another sad love song, fade to black, soundtrack to another night, it's the music of the rain and the city lights, feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright, without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night, fade to black, the soundtrack to another night, it's the music of the rain and the city lights, feel no pain, it makes the whole city bright, without the sparkle of hype, it's just another night, and they all knew what it was from the first glance, no excuse, we should have planned in advance, man.
Documented on Pro Tools or Tascam, struggling hustles of an ordinary black man.
Spin a record with a 2-week lifespan, can't find a good girl, so we hug the mic stand.
Not a lot of paper left in his right hand, making enemies of folks he treated like fam.
Stone cold, solid rock at every point stop, what you lean on soon as the pressure drop.
Ghetto hot, know the ledge, or you'll get a shot, but they'll never stop till his name's known on every block.
Spread my wings, fly away to the night beat, who's wide awake while the rest of the city sleeps.
In these gritty streets, dudes giving plenty heat, take it no mind, and we grind, losing plenty sleep. Yeah, some play for keeps while you lay to sleep. In the dark, your worst nightmare waits for heat. And it ain't the sun, no dawn is near. Air's crisp and calm, I think a storm is near. And I'm watching lightning dance across the skyline. Usually miss it, rarely find time to bask in blackness. Hint the blind shine, I'm in the jazz club, chillin', sippin' with fine wine. Hypnotized by the strum of the upright. Feel like lost souls got their eyes on me some nights. So I keep my eyes wide and move cautious. Slip and find yourself in a brand new coffin by morning. Now you're one with the night breed. You should've known better if you're anything like me. But the city lights will seduce you. Daywalkers beware if it's not what you used to.
太陽が明ければお別れ、夢は遠き幻にあなたを追いかけていた光の中で抱かれるたび暖かい風を頼り、春を告げ踊り出サンシャイン、夏を見る野原から草川越秋の月のぼったままるさを祝い、冬を過ぎまた月に数え、まだまぶたの奥にあるいつかの夏と過ぎた青空、あったかかった手をつなぐ花摘み歌ういつや思い出ではなく、葉月から三月雲と絡む月、いつか帰らぬことに目覚めた時に一人気づき、あなた探すたびに今呼び覚ます記憶の中で、いつ歩き出すあなたの元へ、また夜が明ければお別れ、夢は遠き幻にあなたを追いかけていた光の中で抱かれるたび暖かい風を頼り、春を告げ踊り出サンシャイン、夏を見る野原から草川越秋の月のぼったままるさを祝い、冬を過ぎまた月に数え、君によりらない抜き方よりに君で見た花の香り片身に結びゆく道、あらばまた帰り目流れる涙止めそ加熱、追い風叫ぶ静寂を壊すの何も、それ進むの黄金の花が運ぶの優しさにあなたに再び会いに、今静寂を壊すの何も、それ進むの黄金の花が運ぶの優しさにあなたに再